Hey guys, welcome back. Time for another video for Metal in the Mountains, man. It's man, you know what? I just can't contain myself with this. I really can't. And this one's going to be a really interesting one, actually. Now, this band from Indiana. Now, this is Losing September. I'm told to expect something a little bit different from this one. Now, from what I've been reading, I think there's going to be some sort of pirate theme going on. I could be completely wrong, but that's the idea that I'm getting from this. Now you can check these guys out. A Metal in the Mountains. That's Pipestem, West Virginia, May the 31st and June the 1st. 2-day festival, man. It's going to be awesome. It really is. There's so many good bands on this, and I'm amazed by all of the bands I've discovered from it so far that they aren't bigger than what they are. And I believe we might have an announcement of a new band onto the festival. Now, if you want to stay posted on that, man, just search out Metal in the Mountains on Facebook. You can also go straight to the website, which is metalinthemountains.com. So check that shit out. Okay. Now, these guys are labelled as hard rock metal. But it's interesting because when I looked in the About section, it says Losing September is a group of modern-day pirates with tyres and gas in place of mast and wind, using music as their declaration of freedom. This is going to be really cool, man. So let's check these out. Now, if you dig these guys, make sure you follow them on all of their social media, all of which I'll post below. We have got a Facebook group, FYM The Gathering. For those of you that don't know, if it's your first time to the channel, put all that down below, man. Probably already said that. I'm just, you can tell when I'm excited, man, because I get all my words and shit mixed up. But if you like the content we put out, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification, then you won't miss any videos. Okay. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. It's funny whenever I say interesting, because I know what people always think. If he says interesting, that means he's not going to like it, or he doesn't like it, which is not the case whatsoever. And if the air guitar comes out, you know that I fucking love that shit. Okay. So this is Losing September with Crossroads. Here we fucking go, man. Ugh. Oh yeah.
He said, son, can't you see? Forgiveness taking me. The demons are coming out of me. He said, son, can't you see? Patience, persistence, what you need. A life will bring you to a knee. It's calling.
Oh yeah.
It's calling me home to the road. Life is calling, it's calling me home to the road. Time and pleasure must soon be on hold. He said, son, can't you see? Forgiveness taking me. The demons are coming out of me. He said, son, can't you see? Patience, persistence is what you need. Life will bring you to a knee. It's calling.
Love that, man.
It's calling me home to the road. Life is calling, it's calling me home to the road. Time and pleasure must soon be on hold.
man.
It's calling.
Fucking love that vocal line, man.
It's calling me home to the road. Life is calling. It's calling me home to the road. Time and pleasure must soon be unrolled. It's calling.
Oh,
It's calling. It's calling me home to the road.
yeah, man. Losing September with Crossroads. I really, really enjoyed that. That is not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting something like, what's that band called? Is it Ailstorm? Because as soon as I see any sort of pirate or like the Anchor logo, it always makes me think that it's going to be some sort of pirate metal band, and pirate metal is so not my cup of tea at all. I've seen one or two pirate metal bands, and like I always find that after a song or so, it gets old with me really, really quickly. But that's nothing against their genre, man. Everyone likes different stuff, which is totally fine. But with these guys, really, really enjoyed it. I love that vocal. Singer's clean. Well, it was practically clean all the way through, I think, apart from the backup vocals with the like, which I always like anyway. But he's just got that clean, crisp sound, which it just gets right into your head. And every time it comes back up to the chorus, you're like looking forward to that bit. Like you hear it the first time, and you're like, I just hope that this line comes in again. And I think it's one of those songs which you'll absolutely remember. And I can just imagine being at the show and the whole place like just absolutely singing it at the top of the voice. And I love it when songs do enable crowds to like recall it, even if it's like literally the first time they hear it and it comes around to it again and the band get the crowd to get involved. I find that it can be sort of like a sort of spiritual experience in a way, if that makes sense. I like all of the guitar riffs that were in that. I love the grooves, and I love how the bass was. There was a part where the guitar was sort of it was doing something underneath, but the bass was leading the main sort of like groove of it. Like normally, I'd be used to hearing the bass and the guitar doing exactly the same thing, but I like how these guys mixed that up and sort of. I guess for me, I'd say that's like thinking outside of the box, and I really, really enjoyed that. And because I thought it was going to be completely like not knowing what to expect, and I didn't know whether I was going to dig it or not, I was very, very pleasantly surprised. Whenever anyone says this one's a little bit different, I get a little bit nervous because I like to make sure I can always put a great review across for everyone, regardless as to whether it's my cup of tea or not. But this is exactly my cup of tea. Not that I knew that it was going to be, but that's good, man. Got turned on to a new band here. If I had to give this a vote out of 10, man, this gets a 9 out of 10 for me. It's very hard to get a 10 out of 10. You've got to be absolutely amazing. So if you have had any 10 out of 10s to me, shout out to the fucking 10 crew. But I think these guys would be a band which I am going to really, really get into. And I think it's one of those that I love just the more and more that I listen to it. But let me know what you thought, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the last 2 videos. I may even try and get a third one out for you today. See how we do, man. But in the meantime, I'll be checking out your comments soon. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Catch you very, very soon.